What's up, yard freakos? Thanks for joining me on this video. So I wanted to give an update on the lawn now that we've gotten out of the hot temperatures of summer and starting to get into the fall here. So a couple of weeks ago, I fertilized the lawn here. So what I used was some Rich Lawn turf food. I used some Job's Organics, and I also used, for the first time in my lawn ever since I moved out here, I used some humic acid from Fertilizer. And as you can see, the yard's kind of bouncing back, kind of not in certain places. I think it has more to do with water than anything. See, you still got some dry spots here and there, but where it is getting watered, it's looking pretty darn good. And so with that, I've just been going and hand watering at night, trying to get those dry spots, because I really want this grass to get healthy for the winter. Given last year's winter here in Colorado, it was a doozy, so I just want to make sure the grass can handle it this time. So yeah, I'm just trying to baby it and stuff like that. Another great thing that's going on is I'm getting a ton of harvests from my veggie garden here. The garden's looking good. Of course, getting disease on the cucumbers and on the zucchini and the squash. But that happens every year, so what are you gonna do? Nothing. You know, it's just that one of those times. So when I threw the humic acid down in the front yard, I also threw it down here in the backyard as well. And so right when I did that, a stomach bug came through the house and took us out for basically the whole week. So I haven't been on top of watering as much as I would have liked for this. Now you can see I'm still having a whole bunch of bare spots here. I think it's really just, you know, lack of sunshine. And so this grass isn't getting as much energy as it needs to. There was something funny though, I thought that was pretty interesting. So you can see here, this isn't buffalograss, this is bluegrass. And so I guess there was maybe some, I don't know, maybe it was either here naturally and just the seed had been dormant this whole time until I started watering, or maybe it was in the seed mix with the buffalograss. But yeah, bluegrass and buffalograss usually go really well together. It's almost kind of like mixing fescue and bluegrass together, you know, as an analogy. But I thought that was kind of cool, and you know, you really can't even tell. It kind of blends in with the buffalograss. See, this is buffalograss right here, and buffalograss will spread, but bluegrass won't. It's more like a bunch grass, kind of like fescue. Fescue doesn't spread. But yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. Maybe it'll inspire me to throw some bluegrass down as well in the grass next year when spring comes back. Yeah, so anyway, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be yeah, just mowing, taking care of the lawn as usual, and then I'm going to be bringing the rotary mower here in the backyard for the first time. And it's kind of a funny thing, even though I've had buffalo grass in 2 lawns now, I've never actually mowed it with a rotary mower. It's always been with my reel mower. But I'm going to bring in the rotary mower this time, because what I want to do is come in, once again, shave the buffalo grass down so it'll want to spread out instead of growing up, because I really want to try and get as much coverage before winter as possible in this backyard. But I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to, yeah, because I also wanted to mulch up all the dead grass that's in there, you know, just so we can get the decomposition process going a little bit faster, get that humic acid in there to interact with it and get a whole bunch of good, you know, microbes in the backyard, and really just give this grass some good soil for winter and coming back next year. So with that, let's get started. So by the way, for those of you who have a big league long striper like I do here, but you can't, you know, like you don't want to take it off, but you don't want to use it at the same time for whatever reason. Like for me, this yard is so narrow that this thing will actually be more of a hindrance mowing it. And besides, I don't even think buffalo grass can really stripe well anyway. We'll give it a shot one of these days, but not today. But if you want a trick, you can just get a hook or something like that and just, you know, bring it up so it doesn't get in your way, and that way you can back up easier and stuff like that. So just thought I'd share that with you. Yeah, this worked a lot better, shredding all of the leftover things, because the thing about buffalo grass that I'm noticing is when I mow it with my reel mower, you know, the reel mower won't mulch up the dead grass leaves, and you know, and like when you first mow it, it looks great, but then as time goes by, what happens is about a week later, that grass turns into a straw color, and then it just makes the whole, you know, like makes the whole grass look like just brown clumps everywhere, and makes it actually look worse than it is. So yeah, I'm gonna have to keep bringing it back here more often to do some mulching. Man, I forget how good edging your yard makes it that much better over your neighbors. And of course, I've been lazy the last about a month and a half not edging, and so it got away from me. But you know, it's one of those things, you like let it go, and then once you finally get around to doing it again, you realize why you were doing it to begin with. So yeah, edging's done. Let's do some lawn striping. Okay, I just wanted to show something to you. So you see this? You see how you're seeing all this straw-looking grass when you're mowing your Kentucky bluegrass? Don't worry about that. It's just Kentucky bluegrass has a tendency to molt or shed in the fall time, and so it's not a disease. You don't have a fungus issue going down. It's just something that Kentucky bluegrass does when it is coming out of summer heat stress. So don't worry about that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed the LeVar Burton stripes. The Broncos didn't win when I was making this video, but it's never surprising to me. 0-3, that's not good. Anyway, you guys have a good week. Enjoy this beautiful, at least for me, Sunday afternoon and evening. Have a good one. Hit that subscribe button and feel free to comment. Take it easy.